Ashraf, what is the mood like? I believe the security has been enhanced as well, and also give us a bit of a sense of what you're picking up from leaders like Mehbooba Mufti, Omar Abdullah. They've been giving reactions on this. What are you picking up from them?
Absolutely, Cheti. Basically, there is a kind of atmosphere across the Kashmir Valley, particularly all eyes on or the quantum of punishment, because it is not a single case here in the Kashmir Valley. We have seen the unrest and the militancy in the Kashmir Valley for last more than 3 decades. There are hundreds of leaders. There are dozens of organizations who were involved in the 90s in the anti-India activities, in the terrorism, in other activities. But this quantum will definitely set a benchmark, set a precedency for other political leaders too. Basically, we have seen after the abrogation of Article 370, there was a huge crackdown on the separatists and their political parties and their organizations across the Kashmir Valley. Almost every separatist leader is behind the bars. Only Mirwais Umar Farooq, who is the chairman of All Parties Hurriyat Conference, he is detained inside his residence. He is not allowed to move out of the home. So there are all eyes, not only of the people in the Kashmir Valley, but particularly of the political parties on these developments going on in the Delhi. But meanwhile, the Yasin Malik's case is being seen in that way because his party, Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, has been considered always a kind of a party which is not pro-Pakistan, which has not been supported as well by the Pakistan as the other separatists and militant groups in the Kashmir Valley. So that is something which the Pakistan wants to sell on the international standard. That is why the Prime Minister of Pakistan openly defended Yasin Malik, as well as the Imran Khan, the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, and in fact also the political leaders and former Chief Ministers of the Jammu and Kashmir. Now, as far as all these cases which are being looked after today, on the basis of which the quantum of punishment will be decided today, those are some kind of cases which are not only with the Yasin Malik but with other separatist leaders. In fact, today there was a development. One of the youth leaders of the Mehbooba Mufti, Wahid Parra, was granted bail in one of the such cases. He was also being booked by the NIA on the charges of terror funding and supporting the different militant groups. So it will be very interesting to see that how this quantum of punishment will be given. And as far as the Kashmir is concerned, as I have said, that the security has been put on high alert, particularly in the Srinagar's Maisuma area, because Yasin Malik comes from that area. We have seen unrest for years, for days, for months in that particular area in the Srinagar. When there is any kind of a protest, any kind of a stone pelting, that starts from that area, because Yasin Malik lives there, his family lives there. In fact, we are just getting visuals from the family of the Yasin Malik. They were protesting, some of the ladies, some of the relatives of the Yasin Malik, that the harsh punishment and the quantum should not be given to the Yasin Malik.